Moving to other news now, businesses and schools are rebuilding as life returns to normal in Ladysmith.
Well, as normal as possible, we suppose. The KZN town submerged last week during those heavy rainstorms. Now, residents are clearing up, with businesses now counting the exorbitant cost of the flooding, and also damaged schools are finding ways to accommodate their pupils.
Let's find out more from this. eNCA's Lethiwe Mdluli takes a closer look.
Residents of Ladysmith are picking up the pieces after floods swept through this town. Water filled the CBD as the rain poured over the last 2 weeks. Supermarkets such as this one were damaged. As a result, food has to be thrown out. The business is currently closed and a cleanup underway. 6 schools in the Uthugela district were damaged. This prevented some opening in time for the new school year. The teachers have had to make a plan to continue with classes. Sipimfundo Secondary is one of the affected schools. Its roof was blown off by the strong winds, resulting in this. The KZN Education MEC has confirmed that this week all schools in the province have opened.
The problem with the Ladysmith one was really because they were not accessible. The bridges were underwater and we could not really risk the lives of educators as well as the learners. But since the weather has cleared up, the water levels have subsided, and today the schools were accessible. So indeed they are operational as we speak.
Mshengu says they are busy with plans to assist damaged schools, and contingency plans are in place should the bad weather continue.
We had not anticipated that the disaster would be such that schools would not be accessible. You will remember that there are schools that were damaged, which we had to replace the damaged classes with mobile classrooms as an interim measure. But the 6 schools in Ladysmith, they were just not accessible. And not that because there were no bridges at all, but the bridges were underwater. And it was impossible for us to say teachers and learners must continue to go to school under those circumstances. But we had also put up a contingency plan that in case such weather conditions continue, the learners of these affected schools must be allowed to attend in other schools that are accessible so that they don't lose their learning and teaching time.
For now, government is estimating that about 3 billion rand will be needed to rebuild rain-damaged areas in the province. Lethiwe Mdluli, Ladysmith, KwaZulu-Natal.